Chapter 5. The Fifth Key. Purpose. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Albert Einstein. You have to love what you do. Without passion, great success is hard to come by. Donald Trump. By being yourself, you put something wonderful in the world that was not there before. Edwin Elliot. So what are you here to do? You have been created to fulfill a great destiny. You have been created with uniquely individual talents, abilities, and interests. When you connect with your purpose in life and engage your energies in that about which you are passionate, you will have your greatest success. Your life will provide you with all the clues to realize what you enjoy doing the most. With faith, you will become clear about your purpose in life and begin the journey into the life of your dreams. Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter, was extremely passionate about animals, especially reptiles. At age 6, while his friends were out playing, he was helping his parents at the Queensland Reptile Park that later became the Australia Zoo. By age 9, he was feeding and training crocodiles. He became a crocodile trapper before taking over the zoo's operations. He simply was following his passions and had faith that this was his calling in life. By doing so, he became a successful TV personality, entertaining and educating millions of people around the world with his enthusiasm and love for animals. Long before Steven Spielberg was an Academy Award-winning movie director, he was a Boy Scout who used his father's 8mm camera to make a short film for a photography merit badge when he was 9 years old. In an interview for Life magazine, he said, "That was where it all began." 4 years later, he wrote and directed a 40-minute war film. At age 16, he directed a feature-length film that was the basis for Close Encounters of the Third Kind. During his teenage years, he charged friends and neighbors 25 cents to watch his short films. Spielberg subsequently has written, directed, and/or produced E.T., Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Jaws, Gremlins, Jurassic Park, and The Goonies. In fact, he's produced and directed over 100 feature-length films in his career. His early success made him independently wealthy, so why did he continue to write, direct, and produce so many films? Because it's his passion and purpose in life. He was doing it long before he ever made money from it, and he continues now because he loves to do it. What will the world gain when you find and follow your passion? What are you naturally good at? Some things come naturally. Your purpose in life will be something that comes easily to you, something that you would do as a hobby and not even necessarily think of as a career choice. It's up to you to hear this call and follow it. As a young child, Oprah Winfrey was nicknamed the Preacher because of her ability to speak especially well for a child her age and recite Bible verses. In high school, she was a member of a speech team that won second place in a national competition. She competed and won a beauty pageant when she was 17. These experiences gave her confidence in her abilities and exposure to the right people to land a part-time job as a news reporter, first on the radio and then on TV. Oprah went on to become a news anchor and host of 3 different local TV shows before hitting the national spotlight. What was Oprah doing? She was following and developing her natural passion for communicating with people. The Preacher continued to follow what came naturally to her, and because of her ongoing commitment, she has been blessed with the life of her dreams. Learn from Oprah and follow what comes naturally to you. What did you do when you were a kid? A good place to look, if you haven't yet connected with your life's purpose, is your childhood. What did you do for fun as a child? 6-year-old Bobby Ritchie was a natural-born entertainer, according to his mother. He would play the piano and sing popular songs, entertaining his parents and their friends. Bobby Ritchie continued to develop his musical gifts and become the owner of his own record label. You may know him better by his stage name, Kid Rock. Before the days of personal computing, in the early 1970s, the Lakeside Preparatory School in Seattle, Washington, had some very advanced computer systems for their time. Often, a late-night visitor would sneak out of his parents' house to log extra hours on the machines. That student was Bill Gates, who founded Microsoft with fellow Lakeside student Paul Allen. If you had all the money in the world right now, what would you be doing? Dr. Deepak Chopra has found his purpose in life. A highly respected doctor, he has written over 50 books on spirituality as it relates to everything from your health to your golf game. I love his advice on finding your purpose in life. He asks, if you had all the money in the world right now, what would you be doing? He then goes on to say that whatever the answer is, that's what you should do, now. He also asks, how can you be of the most service to the world? He then suggests that success will be a natural byproduct of answering this question and making that contribution. Senior citizen Marjorie Johnson is a Guinness Book World Record holder for the 2,500 prize ribbons she has won in baking contests over the years. You don't enter baking contests for the money. You do it because you love to bake. Mrs. Johnson subsequently has appeared on a variety of national talk shows and has published her own successful cookbook. Warren Buffett filed his first tax return when he was 13 years old. Emeril Lagasse turned down a prestigious music scholarship to go to culinary school. Wayne Gretzky used to eat dinner with his ice skates on so that he could finish as fast as possible to return to the backyard ice rink. The list goes on and on. The most successful people in life are those who do what they love and love what they do. The bottom line is to pursue your passion. By doing so, you will discover your purpose in life and prosper. Allow these stories to give you faith and confidence in yourself. Have faith in the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson. What you are comes to you.
I am a messenger.